British tourist Laura Plummer collapsed in shock after hearing she had been given a 3-year sentence in a hellish Egyptian prison for drug smuggling. 33-year-old Laura fell to the floor after being handed the sentence by an Egyptian court yesterday over powerful painkillers found in her suitcase. Stunned, the woman from Hull sobbed before slumping to the floor. "I thought I'd be freed, I thought it was the end," she sobbed. Laura escaped the death penalty for transporting the opiate tramadol in her luggage at the start of a holiday. However, she was told she would still be locked up. She said, "Everyone was saying how strong my case was and that it was only a matter of time. How can this be happening? I can't do 3 years here, I am so frightened, I haven't done anything wrong." British tourist Laura Plummer, pictured left, collapsed in shock after hearing she had been given a 3-year sentence in a hellish Egyptian prison for drug smuggling. Ms. Plummer's sister Jane Sinclair said today that her sister is an absolute mess. Shop worker Laura Plummer, 33, from Hull, was arrested after she was found to be carrying 290 tramadol tablets in her suitcase, a painkiller which is legal in the UK but banned in Egypt. Ms. Plummer's family, who have described her as naive, said she was taking the tablets for her Egyptian partner Omar Kabu, who suffers from severe back pain. But now a judge at a preliminary court has sentenced her to 3 years imprisonment and ordered her to pay a fine of 100,000 Egyptian pounds, £4,205. Ms. Plummer's sister Jane Sinclair told Sky News today that her sister, who she described as an absolute mess, will have to wait 60 days before she can appeal. She said, "What's going to happen in those 60 days? What's going to happen to her? She thought she was going to come home. It's a living hell." Ms. Sinclair said the Egyptian justice system has sentenced her whole family as they are all in a state worrying if Ms. Plummer will ever get out. Last night, Ms. Plummer was moved to a police holding cell next to the court in Port Town, Safaga. Later, Ms. Plummer was told she would be transferred to a jail 150 miles away in just a few days, The Sun reports. Stunned, the woman from Hull sobbed before slumping to the floor. "I thought I'd be freed, I thought it was the end," she sobbed. Speaking after the sentence, her visibly distraught mother, Roberta Sinclair, said, "This is not fair. She's done it in all innocence." Mr. Kabu was reportedly very sad while Laura cried so heavily that her mother has to calm her down. Pictured, Mr. Kabu, left, with Ms. Plummer's mother, center, at the court after the sentence. Mr. Kabu, pictured, was described by witnesses at the court as being very sad after the sentence was delivered, while Laura cried so heavily that her mother had to calm her down. "If she ever makes it out of there, I will be amazed," Ms. Plummer's sister Jane Sinclair told the Mirror. "She will probably be dead if she has to stay in there for 3 years. The 40-year-old added, "She is not the strongest person, she is already having a nervous breakdown and is being kicked and punched in the holding prison." Yesterday, her lawyer said Ms. Plummer had accidentally confessed in front of a judge after reportedly misunderstanding a question.